Hi everybody. Well, I'm just now starting vlogging because I was on the phone. Well, Walgreens. I'm not happy. Actually, I kind of hate Walgreens right now. You know, I had inquired about the automatic refills and everything on my drugs. And they said, oh, it's going to be seamless. No. So I go to fill up my pills. I do 2 weeks. Because I have it like an AM and PM. And instead of doing that, I just do 2 weeks. There's pills I take at night. But I'm a big girl. I can figure that out. And it's like, I'm like short, like 4 drugs. And it's like, what the hell? And they said, oh, well, you got to call and request a refill, and then it will go on automatic. And it's like, funny you say that, because you automatically refilled 2 other drugs. So, and then they said that the rest of them, like my doctor, they'd put in 2 faxes to him, and he didn't respond. So I called the office. I spoke with his nurse, Amanda, and she goes, they didn't put anything in. She says, let me call and discuss this with them. Because I didn't have refills. So she got me refills and called them. But that was just like one of many things I had to do today. It's the list, you know. It's like it's Monday and I have a list. Well, anyway, we got to get the kids, and then I get Kylie, and she doesn't know I have a pair of shoes. I got her a cool pair of shoes at the community center. They're like pink Guess tennis shoes, and I'm hoping they'll still fit her. They're 8.5s. Adults. I know. It's so strange. People were looking at me like, she's only 10 and she has an 8.5 shoe. I said, oh, I hope she's not wearing a 9 yet. But I took them. But they're like brand new. They're really cool. They have rhinestones on the back. So it's like, throws it right into coolism. So I'm going to move forward because that's the rule here. Somebody just left. Hello, I hope you can hear me over the furnace. Where are my grandchildren? Not here. What was that animal in Dr. Dolittle, the push me, pull you? That's what I'm beginning to think. I feel like this is like the second time it's happened. And apparently my grandson stayed home sick, and I got there and like waved to my granddaughter, and she had this really pained look, like, oh, sorry, but I'm not going to your house. Dad's coming to get me. And it's like, oh, nobody tells me anything. I think what happens is my daughter gets it all set up, and then my ex-son-in-law just decides to do what he wants. So I need to discuss this with my daughter. I mean, I don't care, but if I'm told I need to get them, let me get them. So I went to Friday, Walgreens, and they're, oh, my favorite pharmacist, she's still there. I thought she was gone because I'd gotten some drugs, and nobody I knew was around. And they just don't know how to do anything. I said, I thought this was supposed to be seamless. And they went, no. There's like a giant cavern in between the 2 systems. So I hate you right now, Walgreens. I really do. Because I really cannot keep tabs on my drug, or I don't want to with everything being automated. Why should I? I don't, you know, that's your job. I pay you, that's your job. You deal with when my drugs need to come. Then have the automated lady call me and say, get your butt down there and get your drugs. Well, the elections are over with, and I have no idea who even our governor is. I don't give a crap right now. I just don't. Hallelujah, it's over with. Oh, but there's several other big things on the horizon. Just sensory overload right now. Guys, seriously, I mean, it's like people are saying, oh, did you, and it's like, no, I don't want to hear. No, thank you. I'm over it. You know, and I'd never want to hear who anybody voted for. That's not my business. I vote for who I want, and that's between me and my conscience and the ballot. And that's the way I think it should be. And on election day, I will not discuss politics, by the way, with someone, the pros or cons. I go, figure it out yourself. I'm just glad it's over with. Dang. So, what am I doing the rest of the day? Cleaning. I have to put back everything I had to move so the bed could come in. I think I might have stayed it, but I slept very well on it. And again, thank you, Jules. But, you know, when Jules, it was more like she would buy me a bed or I could pick it out. So maybe I should go pick it out. Because I immediately said no. She said, no problem. She went to get up. In her really beautiful new Italian coat, by the way. It looks stunning on her. It looks like it was tailored made for her. And I go, where are you going? She goes, I'm going to go buy you a bed. As I stated, you can either come or not. So I decided at that point, like I said, when Jules gets her mindset to something, there is no changing it. Well, I don't know if I stated in my last video, but I've watched all of you guys. I swear I have. You know, MaryEllen went on a great vacation. I'm not even sure if I posted. Yay! It is really excellent to take road trips sometimes and be with, especially a friend, you know, like, I can't imagine not seeing Jules as often. I've been friends with her for over 35 years. I thought 30 and she corrected me the other day, so I'm trying again. I'm looking at the kitchen going, oh. I don't mind loading the dishwasher, but I'm at an impasse right now. I have to unload it. You know, it's those everyday routine stuff. It's like, I don't mind washing and drying the clothes, obviously, since I have a pile all the time on top of my dresser. I don't like folding them. And I don't mind scrubbing the pots. I don't mind loading the dishwasher, but I just want it magically to jump into the cupboard. That's why I'm disappointed the kids aren't here. I was going to have them unload the dishwasher. They've gotten tall enough now where they can do it. Oh, yay for grandkids now. I was looking forward to seeing them. Well, supposedly I will get to see them next Wednesday. Supposedly. Oh, this push me, pull you, or whatever. Oh. It's just, there are problems right now, and I seem to be, you know, like somehow stuck in the middle, and I don't want to be there. No, thank you. I'll go stand on that side or I'll stand on that side, but I don't want to stand in the middle. And of course, I'll be always on my daughter's side. Well, you know, other than cleaning house, let's see, I went back to old school, CoverGirl, eyeliner pencil, you know, that's got the smushy thing to smudge. You know, I've tried some other ones, like, I've been using that, what's that cheap, Elf forever, and I don't like it, and I've been using it, and so it's getting thrown away. A couple other off-brands are getting thrown away. I either use CoverGirl or Maybelline. Maybelline's my favorite, but I could not interpret. There were so many, I could not figure out the one I would want. I didn't see anything that looked like this, you know. Like, you sharpen it with a pencil sharpener and you smudge it on this end. So, but they want like over $8 for these now. Highway robbery. And then I got my favorite razors. I don't know what they're called. I don't care. Somebody actually told me once. And you know what I said then? I don't care. All I know is they're made by Bic. I'm not in the greatest mood. Oh, and dieting is off right now. I have felt very low energy for quite a few days, and I thought it was probably, which I think maybe some of it was the Vicodin hangover, because my back did hurt so bad that I'd actually do half of a Vicodin at night. I don't do opiates whatsoever. I don't like to, so I mean, it's desperate when I do them. But I charted my calories, and they're well under 1,000, which I do not need to be eating that little of food. I'm still holding at 23-pound loss, but you know, and I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys, where you just, you know, I don't eat carbs, or I eat a minimal amount of carbs. I shouldn't say I don't eat them, because if I want potatoes, I make them. But generally, I don't. I'm on a low carb, high veggie. I just am really trying to change my lifestyle, not essentially diet. But I have charted, and they're well under 1,000 calories a day, and that is not healthy. So maybe it's just my appetite's down. I don't know. It just seems like when, you know, food runs through, I go, no, don't eat that. No, don't eat that. Oh, for God's sake, no, don't eat that. And I'm forgetting about that for a week or so. I'm not a big dieter, so I don't understand all the nuances of dieting. And I don't know that I want to. I'm still just, I am actually only 2 pounds away from my first goal of how much I wanted to lose. I wanted to lose 25 pounds. And then my doctor suggested another 5. She felt that that's closer to, well, that would put me in a good weight. So, and she said I could even do, you know, she suggested 5. She would be happy with the weight loss that I had determined for myself. She said I could do 5, 7, 8, something around there. But the rest of the week, no. Just gonna eat. Gonna eat lots of food. Because I apparently I just don't know all the little nuances, and I don't think I want to. I mean, I've been walking about very lethargic. I haven't been drinking enough water even. And this doesn't happen normally. So, you know, I said, okay, I want you to write down how many calories you're eating. And it was bad one day. It was real low. And so, no. It's got to stop. Losing weight and your health should be totally tied together. And I think when one supersedes the other, as in health, diet over health, then that's when you say, nope, no, thank you, thanks, but no thanks. But again, I am not an avid dieter. I only put the weight on because of my back, and I'll think about it for a week and eat. Well, that's about it, other than my brand new eyeliner pencil. Going back old school. I really don't have much. Well, everybody take care, and I'm glad we lived through the election. Bye, everybody.